What if the month you were born in is not a coincidence? What if it is not just a date on the calendar, but a code, a symbolic map revealing the forces that shape your destiny? Carl Jung believed that synchronicity, archetypes, and the unconscious are woven into the patterns of our lives. And the month of your birth may be more than an accident of time. It may be an initiation, a psychological imprint that guides you through the labyrinth of existence. You have felt it before, haven't you? That certain seasons awaken certain moods, that certain people, born at particular times, carry familiar energies. You sense it, but you have never fully named it. Tonight, you will. Jung once said, "In all chaos, there is a cosmos. In all disorder, a secret order." You were not born randomly. The world at the moment of your first breath was the world that imprinted its archetype upon you. The cycle of the year, divided into 12 stages, reflects not just nature's rhythm, but the psyche's rhythm. Your birth month is a mirror, an initiation into a particular archetype of becoming. This is not astrology in the commercial sense. This is something older, deeper, psychological. The ancient mind mapped the year not as empty time, but as a living cycle: birth, growth, harvest, death, and renewal. To be born in January is not the same as being born in July. Each carries a symbolic inheritance. Let us walk through the year as Jung might have guided us. 12 gates, 12 archetypal signatures. January, the Initiator. Born in the depths of winter, you embody endurance, resilience, the archetype of the survivor. Your life is about beginnings in the dark, learning to ignite light where none seems present. February, the visionary. Cold winds carry imagination inward. You belong to the archetype of the dreamer, the one who sees beyond the veil. Your challenge, to bring vision into reality. March, the awakener. The world stirs. You are aligned with the archetype of the rebirth. You bring transition, awakening, and new pathways, but you must not drown in chaos as the old world melts. April, the warrior. Spring's fire burns. You carry courage, raw vitality, and the archetype of action. Your life is a battlefield of passion and purpose. Your lesson is to channel your power with wisdom. May, the builder. Blossoms solidify into form. You hold the archetype of the nurturer, the stabilizer. Your path is creation, cultivation, beauty, but beware the comfort of stagnation. June, the messenger. Midsummer reveals abundance and communication. You embody the archetype of the connector. Your destiny lies in relationships, knowledge sharing, and weaving networks of meaning. July, the guardian. Born at the peak of warmth, you carry the archetype of the protector. You are fierce in loyalty, drawn to family, to shelter, to defend. Yet you must learn to protect without controlling. August, the ruler. The sun dominates. You inherit the archetype of the leader, the sovereign. Authority comes naturally, but so does the shadow of pride. Your task is to rule with heart, not ego. September, the teacher. Harvest ripens. You are of the archetype of the analyst, the guide. You bring order, wisdom, precision, but must not get lost in perfectionism. October, the alchemist. Leaves fall, shadows lengthen. You belong to the archetype of transformation. You are drawn to mystery, depth, rebirth, but you must resist self-destruction in your search for change. November, the seeker. Darkness deepens. You carry the archetype of the mystic, the explorer of hidden truths. Your power is intensity, intuition, and depth, but beware obsession and isolation. December, the dream keeper. At the threshold of the year, you embody the archetype of the sage, the keeper of stories. You close cycles, prepare new beginnings. Your life is about wisdom, patience, and vision. But beware cynicism. Each of these months is not just time, It is an archetype, and you carry one of them. But remember, every archetype casts a shadow. The initiator may collapse into despair. The visionary may get lost in fantasies. The warrior may destroy more than protect. The ruler may drown in arrogance. The seeker may chase endless mysteries without living fully. Jung warned, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. The month of your birth whispers both your gift and your temptation. You must recognize both. Otherwise, the archetype rules you instead of you embodying it. So, why the birth month? Why does timing matter? Jung introduced the idea of synchronicity, meaningful coincidences that reveal the hidden pattern beneath reality. Your birth was a synchronicity, aligning your psyche with the rhythm of the cosmos. The archetype of your month is not a prophecy, it is a mirror. It shows you the energies you are most attuned to, the story you were born to live, and the shadow you are called to overcome. Think of it as a map of initiation. 12 gates. You were assigned one at birth, yet as you grow, you are invited to walk through them all, to balance, to integrate, to individuate. Individuation, Jung's greatest teaching, is the path of becoming whole. Your birth month is the opening note of your symphony. But if you only play that note, you never discover the full music. To mature, you must learn the other archetypes too. The builder must learn to become the warrior. The warrior must become the teacher. The mystic must become the sage. The cycle of the year becomes a cycle of your soul. In this sense, your birth month does not confine you. It challenges you. It gives you your starting gate, but the labyrinth must still be walked. The meaning of your birth month is not destiny. It is initiation. But here is the danger. The moment you hear archetypes, you may cling to them like an identity cage. I am this. I am only this. This is not the truth. The truth is more fluid. Archetypes are mirrors, not prisons. They point, they illuminate, but they do not define. Your month gives you a symbolic inheritance, but you still choose. You can amplify its gift. You can fall into its shadow, or you can transcend it entirely. The question is not, what month was I born? The question is, what will I do with the myth I have inherited? And here is the revelation. When you understand your archetypal month, you understand the unconscious rhythm that has always guided you. You see why certain struggles repeat. You see why certain powers come naturally. You see the story your soul has been telling before you even had words. This is not superstition. It is not fortune telling. It is the deep grammar of the psyche written across the calendar. Jung gave us the tools to read it. So, I ask you, will you remain unconscious, letting your archetype rule you? Or will you awaken and claim your month as your teacher? You were born at a particular moment, under a particular sky, in a particular season. That was your initiation. But now, it is your responsibility to live consciously, to honor both gift and shadow, and to grow into the fullness of the self. Remember Jung's words. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Your month whispered the first line of your story, but only you can write the rest. Reflect now. What month gave you birth? What archetype calls you? And what will you do with this knowledge? This is your threshold. Step through it. If this journey awakens something within you, share your month in the comments. See the archetypes across this community. Subscribe to continue walking the hidden paths of the psyche, philosophy, and myth. For this is only the beginning. Your birth month holds meaning, but the meaning of your life is yours to create.